everybody, it's Teph. This is Friday, May 30th, and this is my first adventure in, I guess, daily vlogging. I thought it would be really fun to vlog about my adventures at Generation Beauty. So it is about 10 minutes before 6 a.m. My flight leaves at 8, and I am just finishing packing up. As you can see, those are my pajamas. I haven't put them away yet, and then my bag, I just got all of my gels and makeup packed up from doing my makeup this morning. So those are in, so I'm just about to go over the last things on my packing list. I have to round a couple of last minute items up, like sunglasses. I'm going to bring an umbrella even though it's not supposed to rain because I went to San Diego last year and I thought it was going to be great, didn't even bring a jacket, and it poured, and I learned my lesson. So anyway, that's kind of where the state of affairs are right now, and I will check back in throughout the day and weekend. But before I go, one more note is I don't know if I'm going to be doing this for like the whole weekend or just one day at a time, if that makes sense. Let me back up. I'm not sure how I'm going to post this. I don't know if I'm going to do one vlog for the whole weekend or one day at a time, so yeah. Okay guys, bye! So I'm walking down the hallway at the Portland International Airport, and there are all sorts of shops here. There's the Real Mother Goose, it's a little gallery shop. Then we have Jamba, there was elephants back there, coffee people, Mexican grill. That might be good for like a breakfast burrito. I have to figure out what I'm gonna have for breakfast because I'm so hungry and so need of caffeine. I don't know. I either need caffeine or I need to sleep because I only got 4 hours of sleep last night. Ridiculously tired.
So let's hope that you can hear me over the airplane noise. This is the view from out of my window. Nothing too special, but I really love looking at all the patterns on the ground. I find that really, really relaxing. So generally, I will look out the window on flights and then also listen to audiobooks. Right now I'm listening to The Sports Trials, which is the sequel to The Maze Runner. I think I'm kind of behind on that series. This is the first time I've read it, but so far I'm really enjoying it. So anyway, that's the flight so far. I have a quarter of a breakfast burrito left and a little bit of coffee, and yeah, that's the update for today so far. We're just looking out the window and these mountains popped into view, and really I don't think the video is doing it justice. They're absolutely gorgeous in real life. They look like they're made out of sand and it's on the beach. It's so gorgeous. So I just wanted to show you what it looked like as I'm looking out the window.
So I'm at my hotel. I literally just walked in, dropped my stuff, went to the bathroom real fast, and now I want to kind of show you around because this is a little bit different than I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting because I'm not paying a ton for this room. I specifically chose the cheapest place I could find that wasn't a youth hostel, but this is what I got. So it's going to be an interesting weekend. I feel like I'm kind of going to be roughing it here, but the good news is that it's definitely not the kind of hotel room that you actually want to stay in the hotel and not go do stuff. So yeah, extra incentive to go out and do things, I guess, because I do tend to sometimes just like want to lie on the bed and watch TV. So anyway, here is the room. You have the bed, TV. There's a router on top of the TV, which is really good because hopefully I'll get decent internet. Excuse me, hotels are notorious for having bad internet. You have a little desk. There's my purse, what's left of my breakfast burrito, my water. Then you have the closet, which is actually a pretty decent sized closet, but for this length of trip I probably will just be living out of my suitcase. But what I really wanted to show you here is the bathroom. This is quite possibly the smallest bathroom, maybe not the smallest bathroom, but the smallest bathroom with a shower I have ever seen. Yes, that is a shower. I want to say it looks more like a watering trough, and tomorrow morning is going to be very interesting. Very interesting. So first off, there's the, I don't know, that's like at least an eighth of the size that I was expecting for a shower. So there's that. There's also no counter room. Like, that's literally it. So it's going to be interesting getting ready tomorrow and doing everything. I'm going to have to heat up my flat iron in the sink probably. but just fine. That's what I did in college when I lived in the dorms. And then the toilet seat is going to be let me turn this around so you can actually see my face and not my face reflected in the mirror. Toilet seat is going to be a surface. So yeah. So one quick update before I head out. I have all my liquids and gels out on this towel because I don't know what spilled, but something spilled on the plane. At first I thought it was my thing of toner because it's in like this container that's supposed to be for just powders, and that could be part of it, but it smells a lot like the little perfume sample that I brought, and there's like now less than a drop in there, so I probably will not be wearing perfume this weekend unless I can obtain another one, which, you know, is definitely a possibility. I'll see if I can find a Sephora or something. But anyway, I'm just kind of leaving everything to dry out. It really wasn't that bad. Nothing else had any problems. It just all smells like this perfume. Hey, so I am walking around just trying to figure out what I'm doing for the rest of the day. I ended up walking over to LA Live, and so now I'm trying to figure out where Generation Beauty is going to be, and I'm either in the wrong area of LA Live or they just don't have signage out yet. I hope they're gonna have better signage, but I think I might be right where they are. If I remember correctly from some of the reviews that I saw last year, it was in a tent, and if you see on the top of this parking garage, which I think is called the event deck, there's a tent. But yeah, I don't see anything confirming or denying that that's Generation Beauty, so I'm just gonna walk around the block and see if that's it. So I just talked to one of the security guards, and apparently that is where it's going to be. They just don't have signs out. If they're going to have signs, I hope they're signs. Hello again. It is about 4:30, and I haven't filmed an update in a little while because my nails were wet. Yes, I decided to go get a manicure, and I ended up going for a square-tipped French, which I'm really loving, but I wasn't so sure about it at first. I've only done square tip ever when I've had acrylics, and I associate that shape a lot with the acrylics, but the gal who was doing my nails said that it would look really cute, and that's what a lot of people do. So I gave it a try, and voila. So yeah, really liking this. It's technically not still wet, but I'm still in that phase right after I got it done that it feels like it's wet. So I'm still really carefully trying to touch everything. But I did learn something really interesting from her. Not like really interesting because it was something I already knew, but I had confirmation. So we all know how like nails feel wet to the surface and then they can still vent. So she was saying that it's because the inside is still wet, which makes a lot of sense. But she said that it usually takes 20 or 30 extra minutes for the inside to dry after the outside is dry. So I thought that was very interesting and very good piece of information to have. Hey guys, so it's like 5 minutes after 5 or something like that, and I just got everything I need for Generation Beauty. This is the tote bag, if you can see it. I hope it's in frame. It's really, really cute, and I have some goodies inside of it, but since I'm walking down the street, I am going to go ahead and go back to my hotel, and then I will show you everything I got so far. So I'm back in the hotel room. I kind of got here and collapsed. Actually, I was so tired. I got like 3.5 hours of sleep last night. So I'm watching Freaky Friday, but the TV is on commercials, if you can't see. So I thought I would kind of check in and show you what I got when I checked in at Gen Beauty. The whole check-in process was super, super quick. I was probably there like grand total of 5 or 10 minutes. I spent more time waiting to get in than I did there. So yeah, that went well. And then this is what I got. I kind of arranged it nicely, and I'm in the process of posting it on Instagram. So I guess I'll just like show you everything in a little bit more detail. So this is the tote bag that they give you, and they give you an empty tote bag, and then you kind of fill it with the goodies throughout the weekend. So there's that. And then you get your badge, and oh, you know what, I just realized that I forgot my Sharpie on the other side, but they give you the badge and they don't write your name on it, and then they give you a mini Sharpie to keep that you get to do that. So whole thing's pink, obviously, Generation Beauty by Ipsy, and then the lanyard is sponsored by all the different brands and is pink, which is adorable. And then let's see, it came like this, and I kind of took everything apart. So it came with everything in it, like, well, so this is the little, I guess, book that they give you. So on the first page, they just list all of the brands and the hashtag and everything like that. And then inside, it comes with these. I'll talk about these in a second. There's the schedule, there's the Saturday schedule and the Sunday schedule. And then I was told when I picked it up that there have been a couple changes made since they sent this to the printer, which is typical. So I'm going to look at the mobile schedule to get the updated schedule. And then on the back is a map of the whole area. So yeah, there's that. This is available online. It's the other two that aren't. So the first is the beauty bingo. Let's see, let's do that. And this I actually didn't see until I get back. I'm assuming, let's see. I haven't read about this yet. I'm sure there's a little blurb, but I'm assuming I go to all of these different booths and then I either get a prize just for doing so or I get entered or something. I don't know. I'll read and I'll figure that out. And then there's a beauty TV ad on the other side, so I would check that out. And the next one is the beauty happy hour, which is changed a little bit from last year. From my understanding, last year they gave you a whole bunch of little tickets and they gave you one for each brand, and you went and got your stuff at each brand during the happy hour. But this year, to make it a little bit less confusing, they've chunked them up. So on Saturday and Sunday during the happy hour, you only have 2 tickets and you can go to any one of these brands and they will give you kind of a mini goodie bag with your item from each of these. So you'd have 2 on Saturday and 2 on Sunday, and that way the lines are a lot more manageable. And so there's that. So I know that last year some people got to choose what free stuff they got, which I don't think is going to be possible this year, obviously, because you're getting a bag. But we'll see how that goes. I will definitely check in and let you know how crazy it was. But yeah, there's that. Let's see. I am watching Freaky Friday and probably going to go get some food somewhere soon. I was feeling kind of hungry and I noticed they had cookies out in the hotel lobby, so I grabbed one of those and now I'm getting hungry again. So I'm going to go find some food and then probably just come back. If I feel like it, I might edit a little bit and then probably just like do a face mask and go to bed so that I'm not exhausted tomorrow. The lack of sleep is starting to actually hit me now, whereas during the day I was kind of going on adrenaline. And so yeah.